it's Ashley with At Home with Ashley, and today we are going to catalog my books. The reason I want to catalog my books is because when I'm out thrifting, it's hard to remember the title of every single one of my books I own, so I wanted to have a way I could look on my phone and quickly figure out, do I have this book? And then I can buy more books, which is always what I want, right? Here are some other reasons why you should catalog your books. Number one, you can track if you loan out your book. So if your sister borrows your book, you can make a note in the app and say, I loaned it out. And then if you're like, where did this book go? You can ask your sister for it back. So that would be good. Number two, you can track a lot of things. You can say, I've read this book, I haven't read this book. There's some books I like to reference for certain decorating styles. So I'm gonna add tags for that. So then I can, when I'm like, oh, I really wanna find like an English country look, I can easily find like my 10 books on that and reference them for the project I'm doing. So that's a great way. And also, it's so fun to like look at the different genres you have. Sometimes like at Christmas time, I look at all my Christmas books. These are all DIY decorating books and gardening. So they're all kind of like my favorite genre. I'm such a nerd. The other reason is if there was like, if my house caught on fire or something and I lost all of my books somehow, I would have a digital list of all of them so I could build back my library, or it could possibly help for insurance reasons to be like, I had all of these books and now I need to replace them. So there are some fun reasons to catalog your books. Also, it's just like really fun also to kind of go through your books and just like see what you have and touch each one and remember why you love them in the first place. What I have been doing is working shelf by shelf and cataloging all of those books at once, and I like to take everything off, give it a really good dusting, and then I catalog each book and then I put them back and I organize them. Cataloging each book takes about 15 to 30 seconds, just depending on if it has the barcode on the back. So this book will be quick because I can just scan this, but a book like this where I've taken the dust cover off, I like to throw them away because I've thrifted most of my books and they're kind of in rough shape. So I throw away the dust cover so I don't have a barcode to scan, so then I just have to search for the name of the book and then I will add that manually. Going through all my books one by one has also given me a great chance to pare down the books. So I'll go through and I'm like, what was I thinking when I bought this? I don't think I'll ever look at this. And then I can donate it. So that has been a really big benefit to cataloging my books. I also chose the app Book Buddy. That was my favorite out of all the ones I tested. And I liked it because lots of reasons, but one of them was you can add the physical location of the book. So if you have a library in your living room, in like your dining room, if you have books all over your house, you can say, this book is in my living room, so you can easily find it. For me, I am saying, this is an orange book. So then if I'm searching for a book and I'm like, where was this book? I can easily see, oh, it's on the shelf with all the other orange books. Huge benefit and like really fun for me to look through. So I'm in my app and all you have to do is to push plus to add a new book, and there's a few ways you can add a book. Number one, the easiest way is to scan a barcode. That'll pull a book fastest. I also like to search online, so if I don't have a barcode, I can search the name of the book and it'll pull it right up. Or if you have the ISBN number but you don't have a barcode, you can search that. I just like using the name. Okay, so you push scan single barcode, you pull the book up, and then you're going to scan that in and it automatically pulls in the book, which is so cool. Like the name, the title, the author, it all comes up, including a picture of the front of the book, which is like a person who loves like beautiful visual things. That's awesome to me. I always add in the category physical location. This takes a few extra seconds, but for me, like I said, that's totally worth it. And these are going to be my yellow books. Doing all the yellow ones at once. So I'm adding that as a location, and now that one's in. Let's do another add, scan single barcode. And, oh, that one didn't work. It had this barcode, not good. So I'm going to have to search online is another option, and you're just doing this through the app, and you can say good things for organizing, and then I'll just put in Martha Stewart so that it'll easily pull up hers. And then I see hers, it's the very first one. I add it, add the physical location, and that is all you have to do to add the book. I like to go through stack by stack, and then I know I've gotten everything, and like I said, I've been like paring down my book collection as I go, which feels really good, and dusting and cleaning. These are the shelves I've done, and I feel like they look really beautiful, so that's nice. Here's how I add a book. I'm also going to show you a screen video of the app so you can see what it looks like inside the app. Notes. While I was scanning books, this one, the cover would not come up, and so I searched online and I couldn't find it, and so then I went out of the app and searched for it, saved the picture of the cover, and then uploaded it that way. That's the trickiest way to add a cover. I do appreciate this app, even if it can't pull the cover up automatically. There's lots of ways to add it. You can even take a picture of the cover and upload it that way. And then this book, I couldn't find the cover either, but when I pushed search online, it was right there. So I just chose the picture I liked the best that matched this, and that was fast and easy. So there's some options if your covers don't come up. Like I said, I'm visual, so I'd like to have those. I think they're so beautiful. Another note about BookBuddy, the app I'm using, is that you can add 50 books for free. After that, it's $4.99, and then you can add unlimited books. So I paid it because I like the app, and it's $5 to have a catalog of all your books, and now I know I can add as many as I want, and that's very exciting. So now that the cream colored yellow books are all scanned, I'm going to put them back on the shelf. When I put my books on, I like to put some upwards and some laying downwards. I find like the variation kind of moves your eye around, and it's visually very pleasing. You can kind of see like I have some on their side here, and then up, and then on their side. So I just switch up how I do it because I want everything beautiful. Okay, so let's put these back. I have all the cream colored books. Let's see here. Let's do these ones on their side. And then I like to pull them out a little bit so like the widest book, they all look flush at the front. This one's really a thicker book. Okay, and then I'm gonna put these upright in kind of the corner. And then another thing I like to do is on each shelf I have a piece of art that coordinates with the books. This is extra credit. So like an orange one or teal one, and I put those on. And I also like to add kind of a trinket. So I have birds, or these are like old-fashioned opera glasses. I found these online. I was very excited about that. So it's just these little touches that add to the color story and make it interesting. And if you like to collect stuff, this is a great place to like, you know, just put in your little things. You can see I have a lot of birds on here because I love birds, especially ones from Japan. Anyway, so there's some kind of tips for how to display it so it's really pretty too. Okay, I'm about 2/3 of the way through scanning my books, and I just found a way to speed it up so much more. So what I was doing was scanning the book and then adding the physical location. Well, if you go straight into physical location and choose which room or which shelf you're looking at, then you can add books right from there. So I go to the red books and then I scan it and it goes straight in. And you don't have to add the physical location. This is such a niche thing. I hope it's helpful to someone, but for me, it has made it twice as fast. So, hot tip. officially done with scanning all of my books. It was 177 bucks. It took about 2 days to scan them all. You could probably do it faster than me if you really dedicate yourself. But it was great. It's one of those projects where it's exciting to start and it's exciting to finish, but the middle is a little rough. But now I have this whole catalog of all my books. I can easily shop for more, and I can add tags on really specific things, which I'm excited to like nerd out about. So yeah, that's how you catalog your books. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching.